What are the issues that we are seeing out of this? Mainly the rain, okay? Crimson boxes, those are flash flood warnings. You may have been woken up by that foam buzzing, and it was likely because of a flash flood warning there. Got a camera shot there at it. Looks like Orange Beach. And you can see some of the heavy rain falling down there on the other side of your screen there. So heavy rain out there. It's going to continue through this morning. We also have a tornado warning. It's this bright red box in Jackson County, Mississippi, for a spin up that we've seen there. I'm going to go ahead and get you a velocity picture. It doesn't show up very well here. It's likely this thing is broadened out, which is typical of what we're going to see over the water where there's less friction. When there's a lot of turbulence here in the atmosphere, obviously because of a landfalling tropical system, that can create these quick spin ups over the water. And then once they hit the frictional land, they fall apart pretty quickly. But that being said, if they happen to go right over where you are, they can do damage. We've already got some damage reports around the Cedar Point Pier from one that happened a little bit earlier. So we're going to continue to monitor these and see if we get more of these spin ups here over the water that make their way on shore and then they fall apart. So that's going to be likely the case here throughout the morning. But the biggest issue will be the rain. We got a fire hose moving into the area right down through here. You can see it stretches all the way out to the mouth of the Mississippi. Now this isn't a line that's going to just march straight through like this. It's going to rotate through like this. It's going to keep moving through. So it's like a train on tracks. It's going to keep plowing through the same areas over and over again, and the rainfalls amounts are going to build. In fact, the Weather Service says this is going to be about 4 inches per hour of rainfall. So big rainfall numbers are going to happen here this morning. You can see the heavy rain right now is over parts of Jackson County and now moving into Mobile County. But you see after that, it quiets down, thankfully. So it's not going to be an all-day event with this rain. Now, there will be more scattered showers around the second half of the day, but the heaviest rain is going to happen here in the morning, and then it's going to break up, and then we'll see some breaks in all this as we go through later on in the morning. There's Mobile. Here's Eastern Shore. Heaviest rain still just off to the west, though, but it's going to start picking up here before too long. Here's the inland counties. You're not going to see as much rain in Clark County or Washington County that we're going to see in the coastal counties, but you'll still get a decent amount here as well. Here's the rainfall, 24-hour rainfall estimation from the Doppler radar, and I had to take the numbers off because they're building so quick. You can't keep up with them. I have to do them in real time. So let me walk over to the machine, show you what I'm talking about. These numbers I'm starting to see, especially in and around Hurley there. Yep, we're already seeing 7-inch rainfall amounts. Let me put up one here around, yep, there you go. That is around Wilmer, 6.5 inches. Now, just about, not even 30 minutes ago when I last put up this map, the rainfall amounts around Wilmer are about 3.5 inches. Now it's 6.5. So 3 inches of rain have fallen over the last hour. So that's how quickly this is going to build. So if right now at your house, just barely raining, you hear a little bit of rain on the roof, that's not a big deal. Well, once this fire hose hits you, 3 to 4 inches are going to fall within an hour, okay? So that's going to cause the issue. And you can see the roads over there, one of our algo cameras, you can see down around, looks like around the loop. What was that? Oh, that's Orange Beach. Okay. Yeah, you can see the heavy rain falling down there. Looks like the beach highway there. So they're heavy rain. It's going to cause ponding in the roads, cause travel issues, and you just basically want to stay off the roads, because if we get any issues from the flooding, the first areas that it hits is going to be on the certain parts of the road. So we want to stay off those best we can, because like I said, it'd be not just going over from what I've seen the last hour. At least 3 inches of rain has fallen in spots. Once that fire hose hits you, it stays with you for a while. It's really heavy rain, so it's just it drags all the way down to the mouth of the Mississippi. It's just this fire hose of rain, and it's not sweeping through. It's going like this, so it goes over the same spots over and over and over again with that very heavy rainfall. And this was all expected. I hope you've been paying attention the last few days. We knew this would be a rainmaker. It's a sloppy system. It's not well organized, but it's got plenty of tropical rain with it, okay? And this is exactly what we had been expecting with this system. Here's the futurecast. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the timing with this. All right, so now we go to 9 a.m. We're still dealing with heavy rain across a good bit of the area at that point, so that's 3.5, 4 hours from now. Still dealing with some pretty heavy rain. But then after that, things start to improve, okay? So there is going to be some improvements later on in the morning. And by lunchtime, certainly a lot of areas, especially west of 65, we'll be seeing some improvements. And heavy rain still falling for parts of the panhandle at that point. We get to 3 in the afternoon, the heaviest rain start to move out of our area, and we don't go completely rain-free. I think we'll still have some scattered showers around and storms, but there'll be a lot of big breaks in that. Like I said, much better than what we'll have dealt with here in the morning. So things will improve later on today. You see some scattered showers around at 6. Tomorrow, the system is really pulling off to the east of us. So we'll have some leftover rain here in the morning and a few scattered showers around throughout the day because there's a lot of leftover moisture, but the system is gone at that point. So tomorrow, of course, Father's Day, you've got some plans. Should be able to work around the rain, but just be aware if you're going to be doing a cookout or something, there will be some scattered showers out there. But the worst of it is happening here this morning. Wind gusts that we've seen so far, looks like close to 50 miles per hour. So pretty decent wind gusts. We're not going to get much higher than this. So we'll likely stay in the 40s with the wind gusts here as we go through the next few hours. Rain chances obviously today is a washout, especially this morning. And we'll still have good rain chances Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. But once again, these aren't all-day rain events. So, you know, it's not going to rain all day. There will just be some rain around. Let me go ahead and get you back to the front of my graphics here so we can look at the, once again, we're dealing with flash flood warnings. We've had a tornado warning over in the next county over in Jackson County. We also have tornado watches that are up. You see that yellow color. That's a tornado watch. And it's up for all the coastal counties. And once again, these spin-ups are going to happen over the water. That's where the least amount of friction is. That's where that spin can really take hold. And then once they go on shore, they're going to fall apart. They're not big tornadoes. They're going to be small ones. But once again, if it goes over where you're at, they can do some damage. We've seen that already down around Cedar Point Pier. We're going to get some information on that one for you as we come up here to the 7 o'clock hour. We have our full newscast on. Once again, the bright red is the tornado warning over in Pascagoula. That's broadened out. I don't think we've got anything on the ground at this point, but they are going to continue to monitor to see if it moves over towards Mobile County. And then this crimson color is the flash flood warnings for that. You can see that heavy rain that is now falling. Here's once again a look at the velocity imagery, and I don't see anything in there that shows any real circulation. But what it does show, though, especially down in coastal areas, strong wind gusts. Obviously, we've got wind gusts now of close to 50 miles per hour. See this bright blue coloring, and that's what you're seeing. So strong wind gusts, which landfalling tropical system is a tropical storm. The expected that would be dealing with that here this morning. There's the fire. I'm going to just keep calling it a fire hose of rain so people understand. And when this hits, it'll stay over for a while, and we're likely going to see about 3 to 4 inches of rain per hour. So it's going to take a while for it to pass through, but once it does get on top of you, it's very, very heavy rain. It's been raining very heavily in Wilmer and Hurley here for the last 30 to 40 minutes. Wilmer, Moran Bay now, really starting to get into it. There is some lightning in this as well, so there is some convection here. And once again, hasn't quite gotten into Mobile proper yet, but it's getting close. Starting to see some of the heavy rain now in West Mobile, down around Grelot and Cody and all those areas, almost to 65, and that'll move on into Mobile. So we're going to continue monitoring the situation here as we go through the morning. We have updates here pretty regularly here on Fox 10 News this morning. Obviously, the main threat is going to continue to be the heavy rainfall. It's going to build very, very quickly. Like I said, they're going to have 3 to 4 inches per hour here over the next few hours. So these numbers will add up pretty big, and we'll have some flooding issues here across our area. Once again, I'm meteorologist Matt Barrentine. We're dealing with Tropical Storm Claudette here this morning. We'll continue to have updates here as we go through the morning here on Fox 10.